Good morning. This morning I'd like to show you one typical day on my homestead, where I don't make any plans or projects, where I just look after my animals and do bits and pieces in the garden and anything that basically comes along that I think of that I can quickly do without turning it into a project. Let's release the geese and start some work. Before I start working, and I forgot about these. My wife wants to cook these and make salad, so I'm gonna go put them in the car. What? What? Mats? Mats? What? Hello. What? What? gotta do something better about the watering the rabbits. Now I have to water them once or twice a day. In summer, like in the peak of the summer, about 3 times a day. It is easy for now because I've only got 3 boxes. We never required more than 3 boxes for the rabbits, as we were giving lots of them away. But I reckon I need to do some proper watering system with a big bucket of water where I can just fill it up and it's gonna automatically water them. While the water is filling up there, gonna check the chicks in the little tractor. So I move them every day. That's what's left behind them. They need to grow just a touch more so the hawk can't get them. And then I'm gonna make him a mobile chicken coop. But that's a project for another day. The little chicks that are up in that small box that you saw this morning, they're gonna go into this as soon as these graduate, I guess. The only problem I have is my electric fence or electric netting. So the problem with my electric netting is it's not getting electrified. I bought a brand new and I tested it when I bought it and it never energized. So the energizer I test and it's got power and it sends electricity out and everything, but there's nothing in the fencing. Maybe the grass was too long, I'm not sure. I'm gonna try it over there on the clear area just to give it another go, I guess. If you guys know anything about these, just let me know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, or maybe the fencing or the net is not good. I'm not sure. I'd really like to put a net around that coop and let them out because I don't want them to go to the neighbors. Plus I tried the netting without electrifying it and they can just squeeze through the holes, so I have to electrify it. These are my chores for this morning. I'm just gonna put a little bit extra feed in one of those boxes and then I'll collect the compost and put it back onto the pile. The chickens have spread it wide enough, so I've got to put it back in. They spread it out, I put it back in, they spread it out, and so on. But that's their job. That's what I want them to do. This way the composters does quite well, actually. Done. Let's continue. It was a bit dry, the compost, so I have given it some water. It needs air, food and water, obviously, for the bacteria to thrive. So I gave it some water. Now it's time to pack up the hose. The workbench, I have already put all sort of stuff on it, but that's okay. I'm still figuring out where what goes, so hopefully it's not gonna be too long like this. Now my chickens are making me eggs and I'm looking after them, I guess. I'm making sure they have enough food and clean water. Works well for both of us. I finally managed to get rid of all the brush up here from the tree that we cut where the house is going. So I'm gonna take some wood chips next to the fireplace and some can go into the garden. I'm not sure about you, but this looks amazing for myself at least. There's no mud here, there's not much grass growing. It's always nice and clean for us to come and have a fire. As the grass is still quite wet, there's a lot of moisture in the air. I'm gonna go check out the chicken coop. I haven't been in there for about 7 days. I think it's time to get it clean. It doesn't look that bad, but I'm still gonna go ahead and give it a good clean. I had a few comments asking about this auto chick door. It's working perfectly. It's doing what it's supposed to do. I had to change batteries once and that's about it. Otherwise it's working perfectly. The cleaning didn't even take 5 minutes. Looks like we've got a first egg for this morning. Beautiful. I have left some of these zucchinis to mature. We like to put them into burek or make a pastry with them. They're much tastier when they mature. They don't lose as much water. So that's why I left them. Anyway, I'm gonna start wood chipping some of these parts and then we go to the next job. I had enough to do two rows, which is great. Now I'm just gonna go around and check for weeds, see to pull them out. About 15 minutes of weeding. I'm finished. Of course I probably missed some, but I'm not worried. I'm nearly every day in here. I pick a little bit there, here and there, and nothing really grows. The kids' garden is starting to overgrow a little bit because they are not here. School has started, homework, friends and stuff, but the beans are ready to be picked for seed. I just have to wait for a nice warm day just to dry them out, and then I can pick these big beans. I'm leaving for seed as well, so I have even more. And then I'll just have to take a little bit more care on the kids' garden, just to make sure it's nice and not too weedy. But that can wait for another day. I'm gonna go pick some peppers and some few tomatoes that I have on there, and then that's probably it. Lucky I brought a wheelbarrow with me. I mean, I've got half a bucket full of peppers. So heavy. No, just kidding. I'm really happy. I'm really happy with the garden this year. So as I'm finished up there with mulching or with wood chipping, I've got this nice great big pile of wood to do, but winter is coming. All these vines will slowly die down and I can get on it. I've got the time, no hurry. It's just about 11:15, about 3.5 hours worth of work, including me recording. Mind you, it's probably half of the time that I was actually working then, with the recording. But I have done more than what I could have done today. So 2 eggs later this morning, and some nice work done. Gonna go home happy and have a coffee, and there is more eggs to come for later this afternoon. Without recording, probably an hour and a half worth of work. 2 eggs, some tomatoes and peppers. I'm going home really happy. Gonna go have my coffee now, or second coffee now. And then I'll be back here in the afternoon just to make sure everyone is fine, collect more eggs and call it a day. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video as well, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.